This off on the very things that they hate him for. Made it in a shady business that'll make you war with your own patience or the very neighbors you made your boys before the race to greatness caved it in. Talented. Can't keep a woman happy emotionally because at the present time, the present of his time is the only presence he keeps close to him. And truth be
Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. Now, I've been wanting to talk about this topic for a while. I kind of waited because, really, this topic a little touchy. And just, it's about one of my favorite receivers. But he tripping, and he's really starting to disappoint me for real. And I'm talking about Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Well, at least for the moment, how long this gonna last, I don't know. He wants out, they want him out, and really, they should want him out. Antonio is an outstanding talent, but the reason why I showed you all those quotes by, basically in the Kobe Bryant article, the article about Kobe Bryant, the reason why I showed you that quotes, is because it can work in the NBA and basketball, which is like 5 players and really can be dominated by one player. Why? Because that player plays offense and defense and it's on the court majority of the time, especially when it's your star player. So you can be isolated and things of that nature and still win 5 championships. But in football, it's different. Football, you need more of that unity, that togetherness, that rally the troops. Let's make it. Let's all for one for all, run through a brick wall for you. You need that in football, especially at the receiver position. Show me where it has worked with a diva receiver winning the Super Bowl. I can't find it. I can't remember. Somebody let me know. If you let me know, cool, because I could be wrong. But I can't remember. I can't recall. So knowing the history of a diva receiver, like, bruh, stop. Like, you're an outstanding talent. Like, no question how hard you work. No question your results. No question your effort. But are you all about yourself? Like, all that adds up to, are you just doing that because of you? Because you want to be a star Hall of Famer? Every team, wants to have a player who wants to be a Hall of Famer, of course, because that means you're going to work, like, extremely hard. But when it comes detriment to the team, it's a problem, shorty. It's a problem. Like, Antonio, you missed the last game of the season, bruh. And if you all would have lost, that would have been even worse. But you won and still ain't getting into playoffs because you needed another team to lose, of course. Bam. But you didn't show up. You had a hissy fit. It was reports that you threw a ball at Big Ben. Big Ben denied it. We ain't trying to hit. Mike Tomlin, Big Ben, you. The whole situation is just out of control. But I'm just going to focus on you for now. And I will say this. The biggest problem is Mike Tomlin and the Steelers organization. Because remember, 2 years ago, they paid Antonio Brown after they lost to the Patriots. Oops, my mistake, excuse me. Before they played the Patriots, and they won or whatever, and before they paid the Patriots to move on and play them, Antonio Brown was in the locker room. So was the whole team. Antonio Brown was on Facebook Live after Mike Tomlin told everyone to put their phones down, yada, 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 pay attention. This man records after the coach tells the team, after the coach tells the team not to record. So prior to that, the coach told you, don't record, but you do it anyway. Put it on live. Don't apologize for real. You don't apologize. I don't remember. Please let me know, because I don't remember him apologizing. Either way, I don't care. It's not, you ain't sorry. Matter of fact, I think he did, but you ain't sorry. You sorry that you got exposed. And of course, what you think you was going to get exposed, shorty? Talking about something you letting the fans, and I think that's what you said. Man, You know, but that's crazy, AB. That's crazy, shorty. That's crazy. And then they paid you. See, that's their point. You don't reward a child for acting up. You discipline that child. The Steelers rewarded you for acting up. That's their problem. They could have paid you. I agree. I said they should have paid you. But it should have been clauses in your contract to say you can't do this, you can't do that. If you do this, you do that, you won't be able to get paid this, that, and things of the nature. And if you didn't want to accept it, goodbye. Hit the road, Jack. Hey, don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. And you go pack your bags, load up. I can't say that other word. But nah, I'm playing my mate. You know, I ain't gonna call him that word. But yeah, don't you come back no more. I would have told you that, Slim, if you wasn't going to accept those clauses in your contract. Because you are, man, I don't even know, bruh. Like, you are so self-centered. For real, AB. You gotta stop that, bruh. And when you go to another team, bruh, bruh, come on, humble yourself, bruh. We know you're outstanding talent, future Hall of Famer, bruh, but humble yourself. Like Max said, I haven't seen another receiver as consistent as Antonio Brown since my favorite receiver all time, my favorite player of all time, Jerry Rice. But the thing and the difference is, Jerry Rice was an Indiva receiver, and he didn't put himself over the team. That's the exact opposite of Antonio Brown, dog. And now Jerry said, you know, he's looking forward, or really will be looking forward to, you know, dropping little nuggets on Antonio Brown, teaching him this things of the nature, and wanting him to come to with 49ers. 49ers, father favorite team. Just to let y'all know that, you know. Hey, shout out to Pops. But, okay, cool. Jerry, okay, I see why Jerry would be excited because of the talent. But the attitude, Jerry, you're going to have to talk to him, bruh. I mean, he his own man, so he's going to do what he's do, but you can only give him some advice. And Brown wants to come to the 49ers. Now, I will say this. Shanahan, as a play caller, makes anybody look good. Imagine what he could do to Brown, man. And Jimmy G comes back, and if he can stay healthy, oh, my God, my father is going to be one happy person next season. Trying to tell you, shorty, for real. But Brown can do all this in the regular season, right? And then get to the playoffs and act up or do something dumb. Or he can be good the first season, then as it keep going on, he show you his Antonio Brown. We all know he end up doing something. So he got to change his ways, man. Because if not, you're not going to win a Super Bowl with Antonio Brown. And I'm pretty sure, Antonio, that's what you want to do, right? So change your act up, bruh. You still one of my favorite receivers, but man, it's going down. Like, you done went down on the chops because your attitude, bruh. Like, you putting yourself above the team, bruh. And now the Steelers have Juju, and he's showing himself to be a #1 receiver. They don't need you. You can win Super Bowls, like I said. I don't remember a time a diva receiver won a Super Bowl. So it's proven that you don't need diva receivers to win Super Bowls. You could put that money elsewhere. Like a better line, better defense, pass rushes, you know, running back for the Steelers because Le'Veon, well, actually, they got Connor, so you're good. You don't even need another running back. Or put it to another cheaper receiver, little possession receiver, one that's good in the red zone. You know, it's key to score points in the red zone, so why not? I'm just saying, man, Antonio, you got to get your act together, bruh. Like, for real, because regardless, teams are going to want you. Too good of a talent, but some teams going to shy away because of your attitude. So that's going to nerd down a little bit, but not too many teams going to say no, I'm pretty sure, because not too many teams said no to well, shoot, not too many teams said no to T.O. for real. Not really. I mean, Eagles picked him up. I mean, then Dallas went and picked him up. I mean, shoot. And Antonio Brown, he ain't that bad, but god darn it, you going down that path. You going right down that road. You ain't bad as T.O., but you going right down that road. And I like T.O. too. That was one of my favorite receivers too. He's like that. That man was like that, period. But he could have been way better if it wasn't for him and the struggles with his teammates. And it always wasn't just because of him, trust me. Other teammates did things as well. But in Brown case, yo tripping, bro. I don't see really nobody really like, you know, provoking you. You're provoking the situation. You're the one who's on Facebook Live. You're the one who's throwing footballs at your quarterback. You're the one who's missing games, significant game. Sorry, you missed a significant game. You, bruh, and now you want out. The Steelers should want you out. I hope they want you out for the Steelers fans because y'all tripping. Because if it keep going, you ain't gonna go nowhere. I mean, Ben is at the end of his career, I know. But if this keeps going, you all not gonna win. You missed the playoffs with Antonio Brown. Le'Veon is about to go, so that might make you want to keep Brown. But how are you going to fix this? If you all can find a way to fix it and for Brown to, you know, not act the way he acting, and maybe you can be able to reconstruct the contract if he allows it to. I don't know. You have to see. But to me, this relationship is done. This marriage is done. It's time to get a divorce. You can go to the Niners. That are actually a good team because of Kyle Shanahan, Jimmy G, and the rest of the weapons they have surrounding Jimmy G. It actually could work because Kyle Shanahan makes other receivers look like, you know, regular receivers look like good receivers. And the outstanding receivers, oh my goodness, the heights. And plus, with with Jerry Rice leading you, you know, man, it could be something major. But either way, it comes down to changing your attitude, man. Brown, you got to change your attitude, man. You can be you, but still, it's time to elevate, shorty. We all got to check ourselves at some point in time and be like, you know, maybe I should change this in myself to be a better me, to be the best me I could be before I can leave this earth, to be the best me I could be. And put the team in front of you. You can still shine, you can still show off, you can still do all that. But at the end of the day, put the team in front of you so you could, you know, ultimately accomplish that number one goal is to win a Super Bowl or Super Bowls with S. Because it was me, I want plural with S, Super Bowls. You know, think about it, Brown. That's all I'm saying. Just think about it. And you might be not want to listen to little old me or whatever. Like, who is this guy? He ain't even on my level, but that's a lie, shorty. I might not have the same money as you and going places as you, but when you talk about same level, you really talking about elevation in my case, and spiritual and mental. And boy, I'm at an outstanding level. Hall of Fame level, shorty. So you should pay attention to a kid. I'm 26. My name is Bruce Wall. My YouTube show is Up Against the Odds. I will tag you. Check this out. I'm one of your fans. I am one of your fans. I'm just saying. Let's get this money, but also, let's do the team right, man. Come on. Miss me with the bull.